It's our favorite part show. It's our favorite part show. We all love Blue, 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 Fred and Joe.
G'day, off-air podcast. How strange, no actual episode today, but an off-air podcast. Well, that's because it's a public holiday, and most lazy asses are sleeping. We are. This is pre-recorded. We're not here. We're not coming out on Monday. I mean, come on. Let's not be crazy. Ben's over there.
Hello there.
We've got Belle.
Howdy.
And Andy.
Present.
Cool. I thought you'd say something fun because the other guy said something fun.
I always say present every time.
Yeah, that's fair. That is almost...
Unless there's something funny where it's like spaghetti.
Yeah, it's like
you'll jump in on spaghetti.
I will.
Yeah.
But my catchphrase is present.
You should say gift.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But, it's obviously... Obviously, we can't all be on it's a public holiday. It's a public holiday show. So, obviously, there's not much to unpack from behind the scenes of the show today because there was no show.
But I would like to take this opportunity to address some business, some upcoming business, some future business. Two things. I think we need to, discuss the plan for when Ben's not here and how we're going to do the show and what that looks like. But also our plan for in a few weeks. Yes, that is true.
No, I'm kidding. It'll be great. No, I'm excited for you. I think it'll be fun.
And also the...
That sounds sarcastic. I didn't mean to.
So sarcastic. Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Actually,
hell sick.
I'm sure it'll be sick.
I know that you'll have a newborn and everything, but will you listen to the show?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
I'm supposed to have other stuff on.
I'll be pretty busy.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to know about
PlayStation?
So, is our boss David going to be paneling the show?
I believe
No,
so.
I will be.
Oh, right. I thought he said he... But what about the week that you're gone?
Oh,
That's
if
when,
it's the same.
if there's a crossover, that's when
right.
our boss David will panel, yes.
So there's the time.
This is a sinking ship. Everyone's just leaving.
Yeah, and Brody's
I
off
can't
as
be
well.
here.
Brody, are you off?
No, he's off sooner than that. He'll be back when...
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
Geez, we're down to skeleton stuff, guys.
But I can't be here if Ben's not here. I just simply can't.
Well, this will be the first time I've literally ever done a show basically without Ben. Well, not true. I used to do a show with a guy called Big Al back in the day.
Back in fresh days.
Yeah, that'd be a good podcast.
These days put everyone together back in the fresh days.
Big Al. Yeah, one of the
Liam and Johnny Nutman.
Yeah, I did a program with the Nutman for a while there. This is back in the days when people had nicknames. I never chose a radio. I'm glad I just stuck with Liam. Some people are like,
I think it depends what radio they grew up listening to.
But literally in Queensland and stuff, it's insane.
Yeah,
it's like
true.
Meatball and the Dog. It's just it's not Fitzy and Whipper. It's that's their last name. I get it. It's kind of that. That was probably their nickname.
I look at that as fun radio names as well.
Yeah, it is. But it's they were feasibly called that their whole life. Do you know what I mean?
True,
their
but
mates
that's
probably call them that.
You got Staples and Jacko.
Yeah, but no one calls
weird.
Yeah, but no one calls us that though.
True.
Who's Jacko?
Bill Jackson, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. No one calls you that.
If you and I went to Subway, you just mentioned our order. Meatball and the Dog, please.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway. So it'll look like so Ben will be off.
Yes.
And Andy, you will be paneling.
Yes.
Not on the show though. But just
Thank you for reminding me of that, Bill. Stay in your lane.
And then so it'll be just Liam and I, and then when you leave, if that crosses over with Ben still being off,
yes,
then we'll have our boss panel.
Yes,
that'll be
all
very
trodden
interesting.
ground.
It is weird though.
It's so hard for you to understand.
I just wanted to get my timeline straight.
Well, the timeline's it's flexible. It's fluid because we don't know when the baby's coming.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going to happen, but it'll just happen.
Yeah. Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure we got all the ducks in a row.
It's because I must admit, if I was away for 2 weeks, I would at some point I would be very what does it sound like without me?
Yeah.
How
And
valuable
remember,
am I to the?
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen, and when it happens, I'll call you and be like, "Hey, on the way to the hospital, you got to watch my dog."
Oh, me.
So, you have to watch my dog. Just don't go through my drawers.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, good.
Why the fuck would I do that?
You're a bit scavengy. It's a relatively
if you have food,
reasonable
if you
warning.
have food that might go off in the next 6 hours,
Yeah,
then
no,
I'll
just
probably eat it.
no, all good. Just don't go through my drawers.
Okay.
Could you also look after my dog? Because I'll be at the hospital as well.
No, you
Would that-
won't.
I probably will be. So
You got another thing that's coming up?
Oh yeah, and then the 2 weeks that we're off air, what our podcast plan is.
Yeah, don't know about that.
Oh God, no
Yeah.
one cares.
I got two things that everyone in this room will care about.
I've also got a third that I think Andy will care about. That's about it.
Okay. Oh, I think there's a Venn diagram here.
Yeah, okay.
Let me get the other one out of the way first.
All right.
This doesn't relate to you, Bill. But when are we doing the next step of episode 2 of the Thriller Chat?
Yeah, right
You
now.
gotta watch Primer.
Right now, Primer.
Why aren't I included in this?
Well,
Because you walked out.
watch Coherence.
You literally walked out of the room.
If you're not going to keep up to date with the thrillers, you can't be in
So
Thriller
there's a movie
Chat.
called Primer.
Because
Yeah.
we're working on an
Do you want to
intro.
give you the synopsis, Len?
Yeah, go on.
So, okay, here we go. So, Jordan, shout out to Jordan who posted about Primer. We were talking about thrillers, mainly ones people haven't seen before. If you want to recommend one, you can post it in the Alpha Squad. Jordan said, got one for you. Primer came out in 2005. It's an Australian sci-fi thriller. Now that, as soon as you hear 2005 in Australian, it doesn't sell you. But,
Oh, rude.
but he said it's an absolute mind duck. Give it a run.
Right.
He said it's in a similar vein to Coherence. This is the synopsis for the movie. Intellectual engineers Aaron and Abe build, and he put their actors' names in there. I don't really care about Shane Guthrie and David Sullivan. They build and sell error-checking technology with the help of their friends. But when Aaron and Abe accidentally invent what they think is a time machine, Abe builds a version capable of transporting a human and puts the device to the test. As the two friends obsess over their creation, they discover the dark consequences of their actions.
Oh, that does
So they
sound
make a
pretty
time
good.
machine.
Accidentally.
Sounds a bit like The Fly.
I'm very excited about this thriller. I've never seen it before or heard of it.
Yep.
Tip for you: don't watch the trailer. The trailer stinked.
Yeah, but like,
Stunk.
I don't think trailers got good up until like within the last 10
I
years.
find
Do you know
that
what I mean? Like,
trailers literally these days are a condensed version of the whole movie.
yeah, you can kind of get the gist of it. It used to just be like dun, 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 and just like little like,
Oh yeah, like, what happens there? But now
cut
it's like,
scene.
and then
And
this.
that voice that would be like
Yeah.
this
What happened to
summer in a world.
A plane full
Can we
of prisoners.
can we see what he's doing these days?
That
I think you do an
guy.
interview.
Who?
The movie guy
The,
voice.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
this summer.
Yeah.
This summer.
What was your thing?
My thing was I've now finished Dragon Ball Z Super,
Here we go.
and
Here
I
we
watched
go.
the first 5 minutes of Naruto.
Ah, cool.
It's
Nice.
tough though. So the tough thing for me is I watch it when I'm at the gym.
Yep.
And I went on Crunchyroll to watch it, but it's only in Japanese.
Yes.
And so I find it really hard to like run and read the subtitles whilst running.
the consensus on Naruto is it's better watched in Japanese. I think Dragon Ball, all those series are better watched in English, but the English version of Naruto is
Not as good.
not very good.
Well, I suppose you better start taking some Japanese classes.
But what did you think?
It was cool. I only watched the first 10 minutes of
Don't
it.
What
try
But
and chime in
Tell
if you don't
tell
know
Belle what
anything.
happened.
so it all, from
That's
memory,
what I've learnt with
it all
Star Wars.
starts with the lore bell. There's a giant fox, I believe, Andy, with 9 tails.
Correct.
And
Well, that's ridiculous in
that
itself.
it's like so big that its tail can like crush mountains and create lakes. And there's a bunch of ninjas, and they try to put it down, but there was only one ninja who was good enough to put it down.
Well, I don't want to watch that.
And I believe that was Naruto. That's how the opening scene starts, and then it cuts to a little baby being born. I believe that's Naruto. And then it's like him running around the town. He's like a naughty kid, but he's also a really cool ninja. He's got really cool skills. And his belly button was like a spiral.
So you've missed a little bit of the point.
Right.
So
Again, it was in subtitles, and I was kind of like running and trying to read. And I was missing bits.
the fox is so powerful that it couldn't be killed. So they had to seal it inside of a baby that had just been born.
And that's Naruto.
So he has the fox energy inside him.
Whoa, that's cool.
How do you
Yeah.
put a giant
Oh,
lion,
Belle,
a
just-
fox in a baby?
it
How
is
does a tail
funny.
crush a mountain? How does an ogre
yeah, but
talk?
do they shrink it?
How's an ogre raise a family of 20 ogres? You know what I mean?
Rude.
Silly question.
Rude.
Looking out, like I'm just like looking at the wider team here. You know, Scud, Brody, Andy, and Tom, and just their eyes glazing over. Like, how the f do we get here? You know, like we're talking
That's how I feel every
Naruto and Star Wars. And
You did just a
Kumon.
Star Wars
Were
episode
you,
last
were
week
you
about
hooked
nothing.
though?
Again, I found the barrier hard with the subtitles, but I haven't given it a proper go yet.
Is it going
I
to
will.
be? Is it going to be? Do you think the subtitles are too hard a barrier for you to break
Liam
down?
yawned.
I did yawn. I did yawn. I must admit, I get it.
I am gonna make it work. Otherwise, definitely One Piece.
Whoa.
Okay, well, looking forward to the real show getting back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, this little off-air tidbit was enough to keep you happy.
I think there's some good stuff in there.
Was there?
Yeah, I think you've forgotten everything that was happened before Naruto. Before Naruto, it was pretty engaging.
Yeah.
And then Naruto for you guys
I
got
blacked
boring.
out during Naruto. I can't
There's all
remember
that
anything.
thriller chat. That was
Didn't mind
pretty
that
good.
primer stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Are we reflecting now on the
make sure you
Let's
watch.
break
That's your
it down.
homework. Make sure you watch Primer,
Okay.
and make sure you watch Coherence if you haven't yet. Get up to speed. Watch Coherence.
All right.
Cool.
All right, Blimp.
Blin.
Blin.